Hey there, guys. It's Darren from Papa GS Metal Car Garage coming back to you this week, and thank you for joining me. Been a busy week. Once again, had Kane over again, and he's going back to school shortly, so trying to spend some time with him and his older brother Mason, get some fishing done and stuff. Unfortunately, no model building with him. Hopefully, that's something this winter they can get into or something. But anyhow, just want to show you something. I went to the post office today to send out some stickers of mine to people who requested them. So had to buy some more stamps. Check these out. I don't know if anybody saw these or not or collect stamps. I really don't, but I can always dig a when it comes into a car one. This is lowrider edition. These are really cool. I'm going to keep one of each of these. I just put away in the photo album. So anyhow, getting back to it. This week I did accomplish and finish my 65 Impala SS, which is for the Acme show this coming fall. This was something I kind of arranged and everybody else wanted to do it. Thought it would be a fun idea. Kind of like a white elephant build. You brought a kit, threw it in a bag, threw it on a table, went around the table, and everybody drew a build. They didn't know what it was or what have you not. I know a few people just exchanged them that didn't have them for when we did the draw, but it was kind of build what you was given and bring it back, and we're going to share some of our builds Friday night with each other out on the deck of the host motel there in Georgia this coming fall. So I got the 65 Foose Impala from Terry Brownlee. I'm sorry, Terry. I horrible with names. Now I'll remember your last name since I said it on camera. But this was something that I was going to use as a platform to improve my skills from where I was at last year. I will say prior to meeting up with Brian Burwell on his Saturday builds on Got Fuels, I felt like I was down here by myself, which I am literally, but I didn't think that the world still had the model building desire going on, and that's my own fault. I did not realize it is going strong and stronger than it was probably back when I used to build in the 90s. So I've really embraced it, but I did use a Impala to try to sharpen up on my skills and just go that one more step. So I'm gonna shut up and let's just look at the model now and take a look at it. All right, so here we are. Just gonna take a quick look around it. I'm not spinning it because if you guys want to see it spin, maybe I'll put it on the spinner Acme. This turned out really good. I'm pretty happy with it. Let me run down a few things about this. The wheels are by Jayza from eBay, and the color is Createx Wicked Pearl Tangerine, and put a splash of Wicked Gold Yellow in there. The clear now, what I did, this is 1K rattle can. This is not airbrushed, and I'm going to try to experiment with that now that I got a paint booth in that setup. So the 1K rattle can, it did turn out pretty good. It laid out smooth and ended up there for a few minutes. It leveled out. I had some doubts and stuff, but it's something I got at Advanced Auto for 60, or good lord, not $60. It was $20 a can. So it's a little pricey, but I ended up doing this car and my American van that you guys saw here recently. That one I did learn about, spray it over decals, but let the decals set for a good while. Other than that, the interior, it's flat, or flocked. I used some tan flocking in there. I don't know if we can get in there a little bit, but let me take this off this thing and get right down in here. I took my time and did a little more work with the interior, added some chrome into it, and just really tried to highlight the accents of this kit because this kit is actually really nice. I do appreciate Terry giving me such a nice kit to work with. The molds on this thing was really nice. The engine is just box stock, except for I did a pre-wire distributor myself. I drilled the um, distributor and just used some wires. I do have a few things I wish I would have changed about it. The chrome on the wheels, that's the Fusion firm chrome. I found out about that from actually one of my buddies up here in Michigan, Albert Moore. He is such a fantastic modeler. If you ever get a chance to look at his stuff, I'm going to have to highlight one of his cars or so because I really love and just admire the work that Albert does. He does a lot of NASCAR and he's really good at doing some straight rods and stuff. And not only that, he just recently did a nice newer style Corvette, and that was amazing. So what I can say is I did get a lot of help. I wasn't very good at using acrylics at airbrushing, but thanks to a lot of help from King Bob and Brian and Fred Henry, Craig Wood, Dan Parent, Papa Z, all them guys, and Terry, even Jimmy, I got a lot of help on learning how to do things a little bit better. I always had problems with getting acrylic paint to flow, and I remember sitting here one night messing around trying to get it to work, talking to Brian trying to get my mixture down right. Well, his mixture in Georgia was a little bit different than what I needed in Michigan. Maybe due to the temperatures or whatever, or maybe it was my equipment, or maybe it was just me too. But whatever it was, I got it to work. So I am happy with being able to actually do a little bit better of paint jobs compared to what I used to do. The bare metal foil, I did ask some people about how they did it. I usually put one big piece over here and then cut it out, and then I waste a lot of it. And sometimes this bare metal foil, I've been getting little crinkles in it, and so it separate or breaks. I didn't like that, so I did ask if people are cutting just like small sections, like what you would for a real car's trim. And somebody said that's what they do. So in the future, what I did learn, I'm going to try that is cut smaller strips, like cut this one out and lay it in there and work it like that. Something else that I would work on a little bit is a little bit more pre-fitting. I thought I did a lot. The stance I worked on, I had to modify to get these big tires to work on this car. And when I got done, it sets just a little bit higher in the rear than what I want it to, but I wasn't going to go back change it because I'm afraid that I probably wouldn't end up finishing. I might have got discouraged and just, hey, too bad, man. Let's see. Another thing I'd like to do is, I didn't do that with this, is polish glass. The glass did turn out good. There's no smudges. I don't have fingerprints, no glue marks, believe it or not. But polishing it, I've seen some people who do it, and it just gives it that extra little, you know, that extra little clean look to it. Painted the underneath of the hood. A little bit more polishing. I did polish this out. I picked up some heads for my Dremel and used some compounds on it. This is mainly McGuire's polish that I used on it. I like the way it turned out. It's got its. You'll just have to wait and see. I did learn that I probably should wear maybe soft gloves when I first start handling this because I had to buff out more fingerprints, and they weren't even really like embedded fingerprints. It's just they were hard in there. It seemed like. Other than that, yeah, this car is like I say, it's a new step for me for my building. Call this car Life's a Dance. Hey, kind of like model building. I'm learning as I go. I'm gonna get better. Sometimes I lead, which I'm not really going to at the moment. Right now, I'm following. Found a lot of great guys and a lot of people that I met and was inspired by. So, other than that, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll shoot a couple pictures if you haven't saw enough of it already, and go from there. When I finish this video up, I'd like to say thanks to everybody who came in to watch. Give me a thumbs up if you want to. Subscribe, and let me know if you want one of these stickers. If some of you I'm going to see at Acme, I'll hit you up then because I want to talk to you in person. But some of you that's not going or whatever, if you want one, I'll send one to you. Just email it to me. You guys take care. Have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.